It's the Jhin. Okay, long range poke. Jhin Rumble, a super classic pairing. Can't kill a tank to save its life though, so wonder if that is going to be the response on the opposite side for MKOI.
Yeah, I mean, I think we see the Galio here response into the Rumble, a classic matchup in this day and age. Just really nullifies the Rumble in lane. Actually looking at the lure here, keep in mind the Ocean Drake is the most annoying Drake to take, because with the slow and the high damage output can be easily end up in a weird situation, but I will go back in. I think Lynx is coming back with a Sheen isn't the best buy, because keep in mind, at best, you're going to get 2 Sheen procs in a long fight. Compared to double Ruby Crystal and a longsword, that's a lot more combat stats.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to extend.
Oh, this is interesting. Mirren is now going to TP bot to cover that wave. They're opening to completely secure top Grub's top, because they know Nako can't base in TP. This is why teleport is so strong, because you can just decide what lane assignments you want. They are really happy having this tanky Galio into the Syndra, just clearing waves on the weak side. Meanwhile, Nako's going to have to use the Equalizer to clear out this wave, but he's probably going to have to look for a recall here, because next wave is super dangerous if he stays.
But he is. 3 grubs picked up.
Jordan has it, and this is the problem when you don't have a TP top laner, is you lose a lot of those map plays. You could theoretically have had your Rumble top here with TP, and if you want to contest this Drake, he can then TP down. But because you have the Ghost, you really need to make fights happen as a 5-man unit. You can't really play as split. You see, MKOI is playing a very wide game state, while Vitality really needs to try to constrict it a little bit. As now Dive comes out there, but the Galio ult I think will just be enough to save him. But Fiesta has to flash out.
He has to force a flash. Okay! Oh, that last tower shot, that last stick of poison. One person, they'll die.
Absolutely.
Now, I can't promise that you'll win the fight after that. It could be tricky, but Fleshy might not even make it to the fight. Lockdown, layered CC, the miasma there. Kaza standing behind, but he just doesn't do a damn thing. Second kill over to MKOI. Role quest completed, so we'll be allowed to join the fight. And this could still be an angle for Vitality.
I mean, the game is quite even. Everyone has really got that first item, so gold lead doesn't really matter. The fact that MKOI is up.
Clone, split. Lynx is immediately going to go for the World, but he's already been locked up. They found the real target. Jojo just on the chase. Q flash forward, coming in from Elyoya.
They're just
Fleshy running away.
Every single time Vitality.
Things once again coming up MKOI. They finally grouped. It finally looked like they might find the angle, but MKOI recognizing their power, just start the fight first.
Yeah, and I think this also
really down to clown. They're down to fight, man.
I mean, Dragon is up bot side, but we are 5-manning the Grump. I respect it.
They really don't like that Grump. Or Linces, apparently, as Linces is in trouble now. Kaza winning over the wall. Oh, I don't think Alvaro wanted that one. Now he's a little bit too far. In enemy territory, the root is there. Like MKOI, will they leave a man behind? They probably should. Oh, nasty sidestep from Alvaro. Ulti shield now coming in, giving a little bit more. Lince is still locked up. There's no follow-up damage, so he will just die. But Mirwan trying to chase down Fleshy. Supa can't land a Q. Fleshy a little bit too clean with it. 4-shot. This is getting bad really fast. This is great deep for Vitality. Supa finally able to go over the wall. Lince is now going to fall. The equalizer not enough. Fleshy debating if he can go in again. Hookshot EQ Supa. Ooh. Remember, he's really good with the concussion. I mean, he still lives for a very long time.
He's a fantastic player under concussion. I think the problem here for Vitality was the Rumble
match. So how you develop over the course of the split is significantly more important than how you're playing right now. But it's solid, both for the fans, for your reputation, and for your own confidence to put up kind of reminiscent of that, and then it feels like the team has the same idea and are working well to execute it.
I really want Vitality to implement the Rumble a little bit more in these fights.
Lock up there. Ulti coming in from Mirwan. Linces and Kaza already on the retweet. Well, it's retreat. I said retweet.
Maybe something's happening there. We said we wanted Vitality to implement the Rumble more. Now Jordan caught out.
Flashed away. Fleshy on the chase. Can try to lock him in the Thunderdome. Fiesta coming in from behind. Jojo still living for quite a long time here. Hoping to take down Fiesta. Good pick for Vitality. A lot of ultis.
Marked and will take 7% more damage. So very useful if you're like a bruisery AP tank.
Yes. And gets rid of Nami building it, which is fantastic because kind of hated that.
I did see a lot of Nami's bites in my solo queue games though.
On accident?
Yeah, because they didn't read the patch notes and they were just completely useless.
Hey, if you land the bubble in the ulti, man, there's some value there at the very least. All right, top lane tier 1 going down, but Mirwan's already moving in. Maybe hoping to find an exit kill.
Yeah, looking for Linces here. Has to flash.
A minute until Soul. So if they find a kill on Linces here, that's it for the Dragon Soul. Linces now running for dear life. Warrior Trickster out, but now the chase comes in, the point and click. It's all too easy for MKOI. The absolute worst possible scenario for Vitality is they lose their jungler.
Monkey see, monkey do, monkey die. As now MKOI might turn to the Baron instead. Maybe don't even care about the soul, but now Jordan is against on mid lane. Just gonna be a stun maybe.
Initial start to the pick. Follow-up is there from Fleshy, but now Mirwan's on the way in. That magic David shield keeping Jojo standing. It's all falling apart. Kaza is dead as well. Vitality looking loose, looking scared, looking messy as MKOI take their sweet time. They pick off Fleshy. They're debating if they want to go for another fight, but I think the Soul might feel a little bit better. 7 seconds left on Linces.
Decision to go for the Soul here. Once again, Vitality pushed their buttons, but at what cost? They didn't find anything. I think Fleshy found a good denial of the Petrifying Gaze from Jojo, but they didn't have the damage or the people to kill him in time. I don't think the Equalizer came down on him. Because now Naknako has that ultimate, really wants to find something, dodge some skill shots, get some poke damage, because if they get this Dragon, it is very tough for Vitality to play the game.
Supa has lost some HP, but Fiesta is without ultimate, has Protobell, has the flash, finds the initial stun. Mirwin now in trouble as Naknako pushes up. Aftershock gonna fade. Mirwin, nice moves, but the burn should just finish him off. But Naknako, the flash into the enemy team. He does connect the Equalizer onto 3. It's a decent amount of chip damage, and it might push MKOI back enough to stop the play, but now it's a flash out from Fiesta. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect. Fleshy, hook shot, the wall dive, not quite in time. Exhaust already there, Fleshy about to drop. Linces retreating, and once again, MKOI have taken a favorable exchange. 2 for 1 in their favors. Naknako and Fleshy fall in exchange for Mirwin, and now it's just going to be sole point for the side of MKOI.
Yeah, I don't think Linces can get into that pit and steal it. It would require a miracle for him to deny this Dragon, but it might be looking.
Linces, we're not going to get it. Cloud Drake, Cloud Soul for MKOI.
And in the end, it's just going to be a 3-4 as Fiesta is dead.
And it does feel like Vitality, they had lost control of the game a while ago, but this is really the moment where I felt like they lost control. Naknako full focusing on that single kill instead of backing up.
Yeah, I mean, what you can do there is you take the big chunk on the Galio and use the fact that you are a 2-item Rumble, almost full HP. They don't have a top laner, and then walk into that river. Maybe some magic can happen, but right now, you're just going to give this Baron. They're trying to get some kind of cross-map on bot, but I think Loon is going to TP down there and just clear out that wave with that Hollow Radiance.
And you can hear the once raucous arena is dead quiet.
They're not enjoying this that much.
Ain't nobody in this house excited about MKOI kicking the hell out of Vitality. And they're going to be extra not excited when Jojo Pyun comes out of that bush and kills Karzi, who's dead. Wow. Okay. Folks, I'd love to give it a little more sauce, but there's not a lot of sauce to be had here. They're just getting run down. Naknako running out to safety. Knockup just barely clipping him. And he's going to be dead because every single piece of CC in the world is available to MKOI. And it's making it so easy for them to push this lead.
Well, it turns out MKOI with a lead is pretty good still in our league. I think good snowball from them this game.
Good with the lead when they have CC. I don't want to see another Nafiri Karma.
Nafiri Karma Mordekaiser didn't hit for you as now Jojo.
Cloud Soul Jojo Pyun should be impossible for Linces to get away. It is. It's Jojo Pyun now on a rampage. It's a 7K gold lead. And remember, the early stages looked close, but it was on MKOI to weather the storm of what a Camille can do, of where she can go in the early game. And they really did a good job. It was that single trade in the bot lane that sparked hope for Vitality. But the rest of this game, they've been playing down. They have been living in Zugzwang.
Yeah, I mean, Zugzwang is absolutely good. It's the correct term to describe it, absolutely. Because the thing with Camille is that there's a lot of pressure on the Camille to do a lot of work.
But if you're not 100% in the right mindset, if your team coordination isn't on point, I think it's just so hard to force and find those angles. And it's just really limited Vitality in this game. MKOI are just walking on a victory march, folks.
We're going to have to see a last stand here soon from Vitality. You need to find some kind of fight. Maybe a pick onto Mirwin is the thing you need. Maybe if you flash onto Jojo who doesn't have flash. Right now, the game is falling apart. You need to take charge of it.
Onto Jojo. Immediate combo comes in. Jojo able to get some CC down, but Mirwin's ulti keeps him standing. The movement speed steroid from Cloud is disgusting. All of Vitality running. That's all they had in the tank, and it wasn't enough to even find a single kill. Linces dead. Karzi dead. Fiesta and Fleshy doing what they can to hold the line as Naknako steps out of base. Don't know where Naknako is going. He's just walking away to make sure he can fully recall. That's respectable. Will heal right back up when he gets there. MKOI poised to end it. Refused to hold the wooden spoon. Determined to pass it to the side of Vitality as Fleshy. No agency, no chance to make a play. Alvaro goes in one more time, and Fiesta going to drop down yet again. MKOI absolutely the better team from start to finish in game 1 as they move up in the series.
And Naknako once again has to stare at his Nexus fall while all his teammates lie dead on the ground.